All right, we'll go ahead and call the meeting to order tonight. We'll start with the invocation from Josh Terza from Bethany Evangelical Church.
Father in heaven, as we come before you today, we just wish to thank you. Thank you for this time to truly build a better tomorrow, to work with great minds in every gift you have given, in every plan you have set forth, that we can live in a better place with joy, made better every day through the work done here. That every decision is made with discernment, guided by your hand, that in every outcome, a blessing. Every moment is precious, and let them be used well. And it is a pleasure to come before you tonight, and we look forward to the work that will be done. It's in your name that we pray. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Go ahead and start with the roll call.
Mayor Jeff Phillips.
Here.
Clerk Treasurer Shelby Keys. Here. Council members Russ Overton.
Here.
Kevin Arnold.
Here.
Noel Weiser.
Here.
Jeff Rayburn.
Here.
And Ernest Watson Jr.
Here.
City Attorney Todd Sammons.
Here.
Building Commissioner Jacob Hall.
Here.
Cemetery Caretaker Joe Effinger. Fire Chief Kenny Hahn.
Here.
Police Chief Matt Anderson.
Here.
Utility Office Manager Heather Smart.
Here.
Manager of Electric Operations Heath Malone.
Here.
Park Superintendent Heather Hall. Street Water Sewer Sanitation Superintendent Bryce Black.
Here.
Gas Superintendent Todd Wilson.
Here.
And Assistant Superintendent Josh Ulrich.
All right, Council. You were reported the minutes of the last meeting. How would you like to act on those?
Make a motion to approve the minutes as presented.
Second. There's been a motion and a second to approve the minutes. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All right, thank you. Next is our citizens' comments section. If anybody would like to address the city council, now would be the good time to do so. Hearing none, we'll get into the agenda. And first on our agenda is Ordinance 03-2026, zoning map amendment. Jacob.
Thank you, Mayor. This petition came before the APC back in April. It was brought by Ninfa Hernandez. It was to rezone two parcels from I-1 classification to B1 classification that she and her, I believe, husband had recently purchased. Up until recently, they weren't quite sure what they wanted to do with it. They were going between either opening a barbershop or a carry-out like taco shop, essentially. They have recently told me that they decided that they'd like to do a carry-out food establishment. So now that they've got their plans in order, I'm bringing this before you guys. The APC already made a unanimous favorable recommendation for the rezone. One thing that we discussed was the size of the lots are far too small for an industrial district. This is actually two lots that are in question here. Both of them are less than the, way less than the required lot size for I-1, making them not buildable. We rezone it to B1. It'll be much simpler. Those requirements are much lower. I discussed with them the possibility of adding on to the structure, and explained that they would need to combine those two lots in order to do that. But basically, with this rezone, they'll be able to use it for this purpose, which leaving it as industrial would be a lot more difficult to find people willing to purchase lots that were so small and to develop them for that purpose. There's also plenty of still occupied residential uses nearby, making also its uses industrial somewhat dubious. So I'd be willing to answer any questions about this petition, if you guys have any.
There's been a continual business there already.
Yes, there
right?
was. I think it
So-
was like T's and Sips or
And
something like
different
that.
things, a barber shop and hair salon at one time also.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Our zoning ordinance does not allow, it allows for residential uses that are not conforming to continue a change in ownership, but not other types of uses. So,
I'll make a motion to approve ordinance 03-2026.
And we don't need a second reading on this, is that correct?
No.
Because it is a zoning.
Not on a zoning ordinance, no.
Been a motion to second to approve ordinance 03-2026 zoning map amendment. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All right, thank you, council. Next is our gas tracker resolution 11-2026. Good timing.
Yeah, thank you, Mayor and Council. The tracker of 0.4368 is a decrease of 0.0401. So we have a decrease of 4 cents per 100 cubic feet.
Make a motion to approve resolution 11-2025.
Second.
And before we get a vote, next meeting, Baker Tilly will be here to talk about whether you want to go to quarterly or monthly.
Correct.
Gas tracker. Okay. All right, there's been a motion and a second to approve the gas tracker resolution 11-2026. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All right. Thank you, council. And next is USDI gas extension invoice. Not sure who wants to address that one. I will. All right.
This is just the final payment of the west side of the interstate to County Road 1000, just to finish it off for them paying. Everything before that was already been paid, so this is all that was left of that. And then that'll be it for us and on the gas department out of that whole job.
What was the total on this?
$56,490.97.
Any questions, council?
So we're done.
We're done.
And everybody's satisfied.
Yes.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Been a motion and a second to approve the USDI gas extension invoice for $56,490.97. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right. Next is a garbage truck request. Bryce.
Thank you, Mayor. Jasper County Fair Association has asked for the use of one of our garbage trucks again this year, July 25th through August 1st. They're asking me to drop the truck off on the 23rd for them to use during that week. And then they've also asked for our assistance over the America 250 celebration to help keep the trash picked up during that time. They're requesting on July the 6th. I'm afraid that there may be more than one pickup required if we have a better attendance than anticipated. So just prepare for maybe an additional pickup during that holiday weekend. But the main request this evening is for a fair week, same as last year.
And I didn't think about it, but they're going to have a fish fry out there July 4th too, so we probably do need to get it out there Saturday morning.
Yep.
So, council, how do you want to act on that request?
Now, which truck is this? Is that the oldest truck that you have? Okay. We need to keep it.
I'll make a motion to approve the request.
Second. There's been a motion and a second to approve the fair request and the Jasper County 250 celebration on July 4th request for garbage truck assistance. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right, thank you, council. We have burial rights request.
We have a request for burial rights in the Weston Cemetery.
Make a motion to approve the request.
Second.
Been a motion and a second to approve the burial rights request. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right, thank you, council. Next is claims approval.
I'll make a motion to approve the claims.
I'll second.
Been a motion and a second to approve the claims that were presented. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All right, thank you, council. Any unfinished business, council, or committee reports? We have two administrative comments. One is the gas quarterly tracker contract with Baker Tilly needs to be signed. Just to ask your permission if I could sign that for the city. I just want to make sure the council knew that they were going to have an additional charge for doing all the research on it. So they're going to go back 3 years of history to make sure we do not lose any funding if we go quarterly. So that one, and the other one is just got handed the farmer's market contract also. It's been reviewed by engineers. They recommend moving forward with it. And we meet tomorrow morning to go over the farmer's market location and anything else.
Set the building corners for the asphalt to be cut.
So pretty much starting on it tomorrow morning. So I'd like your permission to sign both those contracts.
Need a motion, don't you?
Yes, I do.
I need a motion for both.
Been a motion, a second, to approve the gas quarterly contract with Baker Tilly and farmer's market contract with Steve Specialized Services. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Thank you, council. Those are the only two administrative comments I got. Clerk Treasurer, do you have anything?
Just a reminder, we'll have a public hearing next meeting.
All right. Mr. Watt?
I have no.
Mr. Raver?
I have something nice to report. Got a message today that I went back up in the fall. I met with Jeff Chin from Damon down in Richlet, and basically he said that they like to give back to their communities that they serve. Wanted to know if there's anything that I was passionate about, and I mentioned the food pantry, and got a message today that you made a donation, or Damon made a donation for our food pantry.
Anything else? Mr. Overton?
I don't have anything right now. Hold off on fireworks though.
Fireworks are coming.
I know.
Mr. Ormo?
Have we had use of our new Dora area?
Yeah.
I haven't seen, I've driven up there necessarily to look for it, but people have been using it.
I did. It got cold on Thursday, but I was over actually eating ice cream. But I was told there were some people that were using it during the third Thursday. I didn't see a whole lot. I anticipate probably on our next third Thursday, which is June 18th, I want to say. So we're really looking forward to that. Again, we'll have some live music. I think Greg is coming up to play.
It was used during the Hamilton.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it was.
it was supposed to be used Saturday. They got
It rained out. Yeah,
It was
darn.
this Saturday. I was at Embers and they had, they used it a lot.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Good question.
You used it a lot?
No, I did not.
Hopefully they'll use it during the Jasper Jaunt that is scheduled for this Saturday. Finish downtown Rensselaer, and we're inviting all the people who are on the trail program that are doing the Jasper Jaunt to come visit the new tourism building also. So the mayor will be at the finish line handing out goodies for all those participants who are going to do it. And hopefully it won't be sore. Eventually. Take me a while. But hopefully they'll be part of the door also. Yeah. Any other questions?
Nope.
Mrs. Weiser?
Just that council's holding an executive session on Wednesday for employee handbook. And that's it.
I think before we get into the superintendents, though, we want to remind everybody that Jasper County is celebrating 250 years of our country out at the fairgrounds Friday, where we'll have a little celebration at Melroy Park, along with some historical mentioning, I think, Daughters of American Revolution, along with the Historical Society will give a few talks about General Milroy. And then after that, we're going to line up with a golf cart parade. Are we ready for that?
Yeah, we're good to go.
Stacy, you ready for it?
I got the parade on the next day.
Because of the next parade? Well, it sounds like you're getting the best.
So yeah,
part
we
of it.
still need some entries. I think there's like 4 or 5 states still left. So sounds like the city needs a float.
It's hard to find a volunteer. I've tried again today. But I did talk to Mrs. Culp just about an hour ago. She was surprised by the lack of entries for it, but I think it has a lot to do with the shortness of the parade and the holiday. I guess it's a holiday where a lot of people are busy. So come on out to the fairgrounds or to Brookside Park. Again, Brookside Church is going to have fireworks like they normally do, only on that Friday instead of the 4th. And then county's going to have some fireworks out at the fairgrounds, which should be impressive. So about a 25-minute long show. Everybody's more than welcome to come on out. Any questions? I know Mr. Martin has a couple questions for me tomorrow. If not, Matt, you want to start superintendent's reports?
Thank you, Mayor. The only thing I would bring up, Officer Rios will be starting with us Wednesday morning. Plan is to get him sworn in that morning, and then at the next council meeting, we'll do the swearing in here in front in public. But in order for him to start working for us, he's going to need to be sworn in ahead of time. So we'll get that taken care of tomorrow, so he'll be ready to go. And that's all I would have.
All right. Any questions for Chief Anderson? Attorney Sammons?
I don't have anything to report, Mayor.
Any questions for Mr. Sammons? Heather, you're up next.
Thank you, Mayor. I have nothing this evening.
Any questions for Heather? Jacob, you're up next.
Thank you, Mayor. I don't have much to report to council. I'll be attending a training on the 18th over the plumbing code. Today, they started demolition on 225 North Scott Street, which was, yes, I was maybe not quite as excited as the mayor for that. I was certainly excited. And then I did hear back from Regency today.
Nice.
Apparently they've had some trouble getting their contractor lined up. They postponed until basically the end of next week, but I made it clear to them that we would really like them to finish up that project by the end of the month.
I don't know if the council is familiar with the project.
It's the sidewalk in front, it's in front of Save-A-Lot, basically. It's like next to Pizza Hut, but not directly in front of Pizza Hut. That section's pretty torn up there, so trying to get the property owners to repair it. It sounds like they'll be on that pretty soon.
Any questions for Jacob? Chief Hahn,
Nothing tonight, Mayor. Thank you.
we ready for the 4th?
I talked to him today, and he's gonna give me some information.
Oh, good. Good. All right. Any questions for Chief? Heath, you're up.
Thank you. I got word from Comcast that they do plan on building fiber throughout the city. They're looking at probably a 2 to 3 year project rather than doing it all at once. We're going to pick small sections at a time. I'd say within 30 days it may start. It just depends on the Comcast agreement with Elliott, who will be coming in as a contractor to help us. Too much work for us. So we're just waiting on those final decisions. All the make-readies have been done for the areas they want to start, so that should kick off pretty soon. Our newest hire, Bradley Northcutt, started climbing school last week, went very well. He's going through his second week this week, so that's going good. We're staying pretty busy with service upgrades. There's a lot of people just in upgrading things in general. I don't know if everybody's thinking about electric since our outage we had, but it's on everybody's mind. A lot of generators going in. The pole up by Embers that got hit, we're going to try to get that replaced tomorrow. Hopefully we can get it done this week. Just depends on see what the weather does, but we've got to schedule that back up with Bryce. Gosh. Okay. Milroy Park, we're getting ready to run underground. We're going to put a panel up. I believe Pat Stinky actually installed the panel to the gazebo for Christmas lights and things. They've always had to run extension cords all the way across the park. Tripping hazard looks terrible, so that'll look a lot better in the future. And between all the things got going on, Riley and I have been kind of tag teaming, taking turns spraying everything throughout the city. We've got a real good start on it. few weeks, couple weeks, if you see things that maybe don't look so good that we've missed or need touched up, please let us know.
Just to go back to Comcast, how long, Mr. Samuels, did that take with Comcast to get the actual agreement?
Contract in place,
Yeah.
it was a while.
So this has been a very long process, and I imagine it will continue to be so. So they're still going overhead, is what you're saying?
There'll be areas that they go underground. I would say the most of it's going to be aerial at this point. It's sounding better. I thought for a while that they weren't going to want to do it because of the make-ready costs, but Bruce from QC is telling me that he thinks it's going to push through, and we'll just see in the end. There's a lot for it to go through, but they told me that we're way ahead of schedule on our end, and so they usually don't get make-ready back as quick, but he hopes it kicks off in 30 days. We're doing our best to push them along as well.
Any questions for you? All right, Bryce, you're up.
Thank you, Mayor. The I-65 project, like the gas, is wrapping up. Restoration efforts have been taking place over the last week. I'm sure we will see more of that wrapping up as these rains continue to disturb those areas. I'm sure there'll be some touch up here and there. 7th Street restoration was finished last week over there. Town & Country had a separate crew taking care of that. 2026 lead service lines. We could see wrecks in town as early as next week. I suspect we'll see any work next week, but I would suspect we'll start seeing them mobilized in. They're wrapping up a project in Rochester, doing some punch list items over there currently. And then the wastewater plant, one of the clarifiers, all the walls have been poured. The horns are being wrecked off of that. Moved over to the other clarifier, and all the rebar tie is wrapping up in the base of the oxidation ditch. I would suspect there'll be another large pour within the next 7 to 10 days out there, weather permitting. Previous pour was 650 yards for the base. I suspect this one will be somewhere between 900 and 1,000 yards. On concrete.
A lot of traffic.
Other than that, that's all I have.
Any questions for Bryce? All right, Josh, you're up.
Thank you, Mayor. Just an update on community crossings. Town & Country and H3 have been in town the last 2 weeks, tearing out and pouring sidewalks and curbs. Town & Country, or H3 was here this morning to finish some forming on Canal. They had intentions of pouring today, but they pushed it off because they thought the rain was coming in sooner than what it did. They're supposed to be back tomorrow. Town & Country was here today on van filling in between the road and the curb that they poured so people can park up against that curb up until they start to rotate. They've been here every day. I still feel like they're about a week behind on what their initial schedule was. They are working. I did talk to Dave with Town & Country this morning and asked them to quickly get College Avenue paved and prepare for the parade. Hold his phone out and was making some phone calls to get that hopefully arranged for us.
Just that, but cruise night will be right around the corner after that too, so. Just for council, would you explain what's going on across the street in the county lot?
The county's stripping that, as far as the sod, the county's stripping that to put stone on it for the farmer's market. It's a temporary spot until their new fancy building gets set up.
Fancy building. All right.
But it's only going to be a temporary lot?
What's that?
It'll only be a temporary lot?
Who was that, Tom? Called today, or Vince, or
Yeah.
one of them guys called today and was asking some questions, and they did mention that they may pave it in a year or two. Right? Yep. So it would be really great if they would pave it and take out the rest of the grass that they left. But anyways, also
applied for another item recycling grant a while back. We got word early this morning that Link Environmental, who we ordered the baler from, is expecting to have that baler on the 12th in their possession. At that point, they will call and set up a time, day, whatever, to bring it down and get it inside. So hopefully within the next month and a half, we'll be rolling out the new number 5 collection for recycling. That's all I have.
Any questions for Josh?
Can you talk a little bit more about the Front Street sidewalk on the east side of the road?
Ember site,
Yes.
specifically the state.
Is that the whole thing, or just or what's going on in the more towards?
You want me to answer that?
Yeah.
So
I'm not sure if he's talking about the conduit or the.
Well, it's just that it's been open for a while.
The west side or the east side? East side, we haven't taken up, well, we have taken the one section out, but we're waiting to continue to take the rest of that sidewalk out because NDOT had some questions that they were looking for some answers on. It's kind of complicated where those stoplight poles make it almost impossible to get ADA correct, and then they're going to come through next year and then redo all the approaches to there, and along with fixing none of the poles there have the button to push for the crosswalk even. So we were talking with NDOT last week, probably the week before that, and then this morning we talked with NDOT where they said that they hope that common sense will prevail and they'll allow us to finish that project. So once we get the green light from them, we'll just keep moving and taking that concrete out and then get it poured. So, did I miss anything, guys?
Main goal is just to make that ADA compliant on Washington Street with all the old approaches from the service station that are in there.
Not just that, but I felt we were liable. I mean, I see people tripping all the time in that section. I just felt nervous we're going to get in trouble if we don't correct something like that. But great question, thank you. It's been a fun process. Any other questions for Josh? Save you for last, Mr. Wilson.
The guy's been doing a lot of meter upgrades for generators, as he said, with lines, and we are busy with a lot of people coming in with service lines, so you guys are busy.
Any questions for Todd? States, is there anything for the council?
No, Mayor, thank you.
All right, anybody else?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Motion and second to adjourn. Don, do you have anything for the council?
I have to wait till, if your next meeting's.
22nd?
Okay. I went to the animal control meeting, but it wasn't today.
Oh, no.
They had an issue with 30 cats. So Ring was there. So I need to meet with the police department again. I'm still having an issue with the neighbor.
Well, good luck. That's my neighborhood too, so yeah, good luck. All right, again, is there a second? All those in favor signify by saying aye.